students, myself Minal Deshpande. We are learning History and Civics of Standard 6 Maharashtra State Board English Medium Syllabus. Students, in our previous video, we took information or we have learnt our lesson number 8, States after the Maurya Empire from history. Students, in that lesson, we learnt about the different kingdoms in North India that emerged in the period after the Maurya and the situation in the northeastern part of India during that period. In today's video, we are going to learn lesson number 9, Ancient Kingdoms of the South. Students, some points are here. The Cher, Pandya and Chola dynasties. 9.2, the Satvahana dynasty. 9.3, the Vakataka dynasty. Students, 9.1, the Cher, Pandya and Chola dynasties. Of the many dynasties in the South India, there are mentioned in the literature of those times. In that period, some dynasties were there. These are the Cher, Pandya and Chola dynasties. These dynasties were in power around the 4th century BCE or even before that. They find mention in the Ramayana and Mahabharata epics. They have also been mentioned in the Sangam literature in Tamil and in the inscriptions of the Maurya Emperor Ashoka. In the Periplus of the Erythraean Sea, Muziris is mentioned as an important port on the coast of Kerala. This port was in the Cher kingdom and was a major center for the export of spices, pearls, precious stones, etc. to Rome in Italy and to other countries of the West. The Pandya kingdom was a part of today's Tamil Nadu. There was a great demand for their high quality pearls, and the capital of the kingdom was Madurai. The ancient kingdom of the Chola occupied the region of Tiruchirappalli in Tamil Nadu. So students, in this way, Cher, Pandya and Chola dynasties were there in 4th century. Now 9.2, the Satvahana dynasty. Students, as in the north, after the decline of the Maurya Empire, the local kings in Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka also became independent and they established small kingdoms of their own. One of these was the Satvahana dynasty. Pratishthan or the present day Paitan in Maharashtra was their capital. King Simuk was the founder of the Satvahana dynasty. Means he founded the Satvahana dynasty. The inscriptions in the Naneghat caves near Junnar in Pune district bear the names of the important persons of this dynasty. Some of the Satvahana kings were known to write their mother's name before their own. Okay. For example, Gautami Putra Satkarni. Okay. This is the example. Of the Satvahana kings, Gautami Putra Satkarni is particularly well known. A stone inscription in a cave at Nasik describes his deeds of valor. Deeds means his actions. Okay. Valor means a courage. He was a very courageous king and that actions was mentioned at the caves which is at Nasik. He had defeated the Shaka king Nahpana. He is described as Sri Samudra Toya Pita Vahana. Toya means water. The title means one whose horses have drunk the water of 3 seas. 3 seas means Which are they? Arabian Sea, the Bay of Bengal, and the Indian Ocean. During his reign, the empire of the Satavahanas extended from the river Narmada in the north to the Tungabhadra river in the south. So students, this Gautamiputra Satkarni, who was a very famous and a very valid king, and his Tri Samudra Toya Pitavahan was the title which was given to him. So, the famous poetic work Gatha Saptashati in Maharashtri, a Prakrit language, was composed by the Satvahana king Hala. This work provides information about the life of the people during the Satvahana period, means how they lived at that time, that was mentioned in it. Indian trade increased greatly during the Satvahana period. Paitan, Ter, Bhokardan, Kolhapur were recognized as important centers of trade. During this period, many artistic objects were produced at these places. Indian goods were exported as far away as Rome. And some of the Satvahana coins carry images of ships. See, one example is given here, a Satvahana coin with a ship's image. Okay. The cave sculptures at Ajanta, Nashik, Karle, Bhaje, Kanheri, Junnar in Maharashtra were carved during the Satvahana period. Examples are here. After Satvahana's 9.3, the Vakataka dynasty. The power of the Satvahana's began to weaken by the 3rd century CE, and among the dynasties that emerged after that, the Vakataka was a powerful dynasty, and it was founded by the king Vindhyashakti. Okay, this Vakataka dynasty was founded by the king Vindhyashakti. He was succeeded by Pravasen first. After his death, the kingdom of the Vakataka got divided, and there were two main branches. The capital of the first was Nandivardhan, which is near Nagpur, and the capital of the other branch was at Vatsagun, which is today's Washim. Pravasen first, a son of Vindhyashakti, he extended the Vakataka kingdom in the north up to the Malwa and Gujarat, and in the south up to Kolhapur. At that time, Kolhapur was known as Kuntal. And we have read that the Gupta Emperor Chandragupta II had married his daughter Prabhavati to Rudrasen II. Already in lesson number 8 I told you. The Vakataka king Varahadev, a minister of the Vakataka king Harishen, was a follower of Buddhism. Cave number 16 at Ajanta was dug at his instance, and some other caves at Ajanta were dug and beautified with paintings during Harishena's regime. In his period. Okay, painting is also there. The Vakataka king Pravasen II composed Setu Bandh in Maharashtri, a Prakrit language. Similarly, Kalidasa's Meghdut also belongs to this period. Okay, see students, in today's video we focused on, or we took information with the help of 3 points. The first one, that is the Cher, Pandya and Chola dynasties. 9.2, the Satvahana dynasties. 9.3, the Vakataka dynasties, their founder, and also how their empire extended. Okay, see students, the next part of this lesson that we will continue in next video. But now take your homework. See students, today you have to read this lesson loudly and carefully, and you have to write short note on Gautamiputra Satkarni. Already I gave explanation about him, so you have to write about Gautamiputra Satkarni. Okay, thank you.